Alright, what's going on, guys? Moxification here. So as you can see, I'm on MW2 and I am going to do actually an old school mods episode that obviously I have done recently. However, this is TU8, so the reason I'm doing old school mods on TU8 is because this was actually released early, around the time of TU8, when TU8 first came out. So it is, you know, a fair couple of years ago, you know. So I thought we'd get into it. So as you can see by the title, I think I will have the official name. Actually, let me go on Xbox Live because I'm online. But as you can see by the title, you can already see the name most likely. I'm gonna stick the map on. Let's do Invasion, because this is the first video that I remember seeing this DLL on. I remember seeing a video. I don't know how I remember this, but I remember seeing a video by the creator on TU8, and I remember actually leaving a comment on the video, thinking like I was really like it was when TU8 had first come out, and I was saying like in the video, but this is TU7. Like I thought it was footage from TU7 because I'd seen this on TU7, and I thought the guy was lying. I thought it was like a fake video trying to get views. And I remember commenting on the guy's video years ago, like, well, not years ago, but maybe, yeah, it was years ago. It was when TU8 first came out. I remember saying like, it's not TU8, it's TU. It's TU7, you know, like I remember saying it's TU7 because it was when TU8 had first come out. So I just, you know, it's actually a really sick DLL, and it's probably, I mean, it's easily one of the first. It's not the first, but it's one of the first. So maybe first three, maybe even first two. I mean, the first one was by James T XX. This is by RGHZane. You probably don't know RGHZane. You've probably never heard of him. Not a lot of people will. He wasn't massive, but he maybe was within modding a while ago, a couple of years ago. He was about probably for the first. I don't remember seeing him TU6 times, but I remember seeing him MW2 TU7, like late TU7 and early TU8, and then just he disappeared. He just didn't, like, I don't think he uploaded this to his channel. The last time I remember seeing him himself, just to say he was Australian, or you know, he was from like around that sort of area. You know, he might have been from New Zealand, but he had that sort of accent. He was from far away. And the last thing that I remember, like, talking to him or speaking to him or whatever, was I was in a COD 4 Zombieland with him, and he actually edited one of the COD 4 Zombielands that is just COD 4 Zombieland, and that's something else that he's messed with. He didn't make it, but he just removed it from a patch and put it into another patch, and so like that's what he's done essentially. But yeah, I mean, it's a sick patch. Obviously, right now you don't see anything. There is more to it. Obviously, it's not just a, you know, obviously there was no clip at the start, and now it's just super jump and like the visions and unlimited ammo and stuff. It's not just that. It is a challenge lobby. You've got text up the right hand side. Obviously, text is text, you know. But yeah, so this is probably one of the first challenge lobbies on TU8 and most stable, you know. So what you've got is, there's about, I believe there's 5 things that you can do in this, and it has pretty good D-pad monitoring actually. A lot of the menus that, you know, have existed, I mean, it's not a menu, it's you control it with your controls on your controller, but you know, a lot of the menus around this time weren't good. Someone's just joined the game, but a lot of the menus around this time were just bad. The D-pad monitoring was terrible, whereas this is actually quite good. So we'll get into it. So yeah, so what you've got is, if you press the back button, is it back button? Yeah, back button, the score button, the thing that brings up the scores, it brings up what you can do. I've already actually like wrote them down, like not wrote them down. I already like typed them out in a notepad, like to say what you can do. But essentially, it's really simple. What you've got is D-pad down is challenges. So D-pad down does unlock in all challenges, and it's a little bit laggy, but not too laggy. There are other like things that are laggy. Obviously, you've already got infections, but you had infections before anyway. You've also got right and X, which is colored classes. Not going to do that. We'll save that to the end because it kicks you. You've got D-pad left is sprint speed, so you can change the sprint speed. So now it's really fast. I'm not sure how many times you can change it. Oh yeah, you can. You can change it to slow and normal and then fast. So, you know, that's it. So yeah, we'll stick it on Yeah, we'll do super. There you go. So, you know, sprint speed. You've also got D rank, which is D-pad up, D-pad up, D-pad up. And you've also got D-pad right, D-pad right, D-pad right, which is it enables disco, which is you can turn it off, on and off. It's like so like let's disable it. There you go. So now it's off and everything's good. It's not flashing anymore, and you can press D-pad right to enable it again, and then it just flashes again. So it is a little bit trippy, you could say, but I mean it's cool. You know, it's an effect. But yeah, we will turn it off because it is somewhat annoying. But yeah, so there is one more thing. You can change the time scale, which is LB and RB. If you just hold them, it just changes it. It goes through a set of things and it just does that. You know, if you hold one of them, it doesn't do anything. If you hold the other one, it doesn't do anything. You got to hold both of them at the same time, or you can even tap it. You know, you can do like regular speed, fast motion, slow motion, and then obviously regular, and then fast. So we'll have it on. We'll stick it on regular speed. Regular speed's good, but slow-mo it's pretty cool as well. But yeah, so the final things that there was D rank, which is D-pad up, D-pad up, D-pad up, and it says leave now, and then yeah, that's it. And then it gives you the seconds, and it deranks you, and then everything's good. I'm pretty sure Riff's just left the game because he didn't want to be deranked. Totally understand it, you know. Obviously I'm not deranked yet, but if I were to go into a game, I believe how the derank works is that if you go into a game, it will kick you out of the game. It should kick me out of the game. If it doesn't kick me out of the game, not too sure how it works. Yeah, as I thought, if you go into the game, kicks you out of the game, level 1, now I'm level 1. So, you know, it's the D-rank is pretty simple how it works. But yeah, so that's the D-rank. There was also coloured classes, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do D-pad down to get all challenges. And then I'm going to do D-pad right and X to do the coloured classes, because coloured classes are cool. So yeah, there you go. So now I'm ranked up. You know, I'm level 1. Well, I'm going to be level 70 when I leave the game. So finally, it was D-pad right and X. So right and X. Class mods given. You're about to be kicked, and then hopefully it kicks me. I'm not too sure if this works because I was messing with this before and it didn't kick me out the game, which was quite weird. Not too sure why, but you know, yeah, I'm gonna assume that maybe the class mods don't work. But yeah, so I mean, it's a pretty sick DLL. It just is. It's sick in general. It just, you know, it's kind of like the Moxa V1 thing. It's similar to that in the way that it's like you just use the controller. There's no menu. It's like a menu within itself. It's strange how it works, but I mean, I prefer it that way. I like it that way. It is all client. Everyone sees this. Everyone sees this whole thing. There is one more DLL that's similar to this that I can think of right now. Oh, I forgot. No, I remember. It was XE Troy. He made a DLL for TU8, which was similar to this, and it was like D-pad and RB and D-pad up and all these different things. And it was pretty sick. I think I did a video on that as well. You got to look it up, give it a go. It's really cool. I used to use it for recoveries offline on TU8, like JTAG to retail, and you could actually give people unlock all, you know, like by recovering their gamer tag on MW2. But yeah, so that's about it. I will leave a download link in the description. You can use this online. As you can see, there's a guy in the game right now. You know, if I doubt a lot of people are playing MW2 right now. I doubt a lot of people are on their JTags playing that much anymore, but it's definitely cool to give a go in System Link. Maybe mess with it, you know, do whatever you want with it, and yeah, have fun with it. So yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and download link will be in the description. So yeah, thanks, Moxification. See you in the next video. Yeah, goodbye.